Spirit essentially has all Airbus planes, which are equipped with sharklet wingtips and GTF model engines, which all are designed to reduce fuel burn. So their carbon footprint has significantly reduced since then. And the company plans on retiring all their Airbus models that are not up to standards by 2025 with A320neos, which shows their commitment to reducing their pollution and their carbon footprint. They designed less dense seating configurations to reduce their weight load, which has essentially increased their fuel efficiency since the year 2018. And finally, they have continued to be a leader in the airline industry for noise pollution reduction, having received significant honors from the Seattle airport. And they continue to use licensed partners in terms of waste management, so making sure that the waste is handled properly from fuel to in flight waste. And they use a dining model that has led to a reduction in flight waste as well.
Spirit's governance has two main guiding documents: the Code of Business Conduct and Ethics for Employees and the Corporate Governance Guidelines, which explains how the board of directors should govern the company. The board of directors does this through four main committees, which are all listed along with their responsibilities. Now, recently, Spirit's governance has been a bit of a mixed bag. Examples of good governance: they implemented an unconscious bias workshop in 2023. They also, through their supplier diversity program, spent $111 million on minority-owned suppliers. And then they've also focused a lot on team member resource groups. And a good example is they implemented a Spanish benefits guide at the request of a Latinx resource group. Now, some poor governance recently, the compensation committee paid their CEO $3.8 million just 1 week before the company filed for bankruptcy, which brings about ethical and transparency concerns. On top of this, before they went bankrupt, Spirit tried to merge with Frontier and JetBlue, and they actually rejected the Frontier offer because JetBlue offered more money, but then the JetBlue offer was rejected due to antitrust laws, and more transparency and communication could have possibly avoided this.
Hello, my name is Say Smith, and today I'm going to be reporting on the social impact of Spirit Airlines. They invested $1.7 million into community outreach in 2023 and donated to 84 nonprofit organizations. They also have many meaningful partnerships that are making change. For example, their partnership with the Shepherd Center that aids families and children that suffer from neuromuscular conditions like MS. The age range for their patients is 12 to 22 years old. For diversity, equity, and inclusion, they have a diversity supplier spending budget, and in 2023, they spent $111 million. For equity and inclusion workshops, they provide employees with professional development workshops and opportunities to promote equal pay and diversity in the workplace. And they also have something called post surveys quarterly, which allow employees to express their grievances to create a better workplace.
In 2023, Spirit Airlines faced a lawsuit claiming that their digital platforms were not adequately accessible to individuals who are blind or visually impaired and may rely on screen reading software. To address this, Spirit should ensure that their app and website fully follow the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines. This will help make sure that their digital platforms are usable for all individuals, regardless of ability. And in 2024, two girls who were hot on a plane decided to take off their sweaters, and a male flight attendant came up to them demanding that they put their sweaters back on, despite Spirit having no type of dress code for their flights. When another woman took the two girls' sides, all three women were kicked off the plane without refund. Because of this, Spirit Airlines should have it that all of their flight attendants take cultural competency classes to reduce any type of biases that one may have, making sure that those biases will not be placed onto their customers.
Spirit Airlines launched its DEI and B initiative. They've implemented resource groups and supplier diversity, but still have opportunities to improve. Definitions are on the slide if you need clarification. They could introduce executive sponsorships focused on supporting minorities and partner with organizations like HBCUs, historically black colleges and universities. Encouraging collaboration between resource groups would also help ensure diverse perspectives in decision making. Lastly, annual training and celebrations of different holidays can be implemented and turned into a learning experience. On the environmental front, Spirit could invest more into sustainable aviation fuel, with unique SAF-powered routes to highlight sustainability. They could also require sustainability training for staff and create employee-led green teams to encourage and reward eco-friendly practices. Lastly, transitioning to emerging technologies for fleet upgrades will support ongoing sustainability goals.